Okay, so let us know how you guys can hear us before we start rambling too much. We all know this one likes to ramble. No, nothing. Thought I'd get something from you, but no.
What's up, you guys? So it's our Friday Night Live here on the Ornery One's channel on the YouTubes. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a good week. If you can hear us, let us know. And if you can see us well, let us know. We are at home this week, so we should have a good internet connection. But then again, we do live in the Ozarks, and if the sun comes out, well, the internet kind of runs away. Or the wind blows, or the stars come out, or the moon's too bright.
Something happens usually because, yes, Wednesday we got a ton of rain, and sure enough, our internet was on and off, and we were supposed to go live with just the members, but that was going on. You were running 100 miles an hour on Wednesday, and so we just moved it to
111.
Thursday.
That's what it'll run. It tops out at 111. We'll go no faster than 111.
Yes.
Until we remove the governor.
One day. Maybe.
Yes. So, everybody can hear us. Everybody say yes, no, maybe.
Yep. Everyone says sounds good.
Okay.
Good and clear.
Good enough.
That is awesome. And that's one of the things we struggle with when we're on the road. You guys know here at home we have a lot better connection, better audio and visual connection.
So if you don't know who we are, well, hell, you should. And if you just found this video, we got a lot more that you can go watch down below. Usually it has a lot to do with motorcycles because we like to ride motorcycles. And if it ain't motorcycles, what we're doing to pay it forward or something good, because we ride with purpose here with the Ornery One. And we're teamed up with an amazing bunch of companies. Pick Trail Harley Davidson over there in Rogers. Thank you guys so much. I've been hanging out over there this week working on the chopper.
That's where you were at Wednesday.
That's right. Custom Dynamics, the hat that I have on. All of our lighting on that Road Glide and on a chopper is Custom Dynamics. If you guys don't know who they are, you should. If you're buying lights, you should go check them out. They have the world-leading aftermarket LED for motorcycles. Also, we are sponsored by Legend Suspension, the ultimate suspension, the ultimate ride there is. Thank you guys so much. We're enjoying it. Also, Mustang seats. That's right. Get that tush in the right seat, and I would say that is the Mustang seat because they are built handmade. 2 different foams, and they do it upright. There's a video on those as well. And then Senna, I'd like to give a shout out to Senna. They are definitely one of the people that helped us so much, and as our ornery asses know, we do a lot of giveaways, and we give away a lot of Senna products. So we want to say thank you so much, Senna. And we are shielded on that Road Glide by Memphis Shades. Memphis Shades are so good to work with. I love the people there. If you're looking for a windshield, we have a video down below too. You can go check that out. Go check out Memphis Shades. Great people. Amazing folks.
Very good people. You do that so well.
I know
You can just run through it. And
well, they mean a lot to us. We talk about it a lot, but we put people first and product next. Because Steph and I know how it is out on the road running shitty product. Having shit fall off your bike or something break, and then mixed of all the good riding. And the companies that are taking care of us, they've taken care of us.
They have, and I'm glad to be partnered with them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yes, if you guys are watching, give us a thumbs up. Definitely hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed to us already. And just sharing or hitting that thumbs up, it helps our engagement and it helps promote our videos and helps us grow. So we would appreciate that.
We have had a little growth this week. It's amazing what has happened to us. For me, I think it was a joke.
Yeah, so we started a TikTok page. I know a lot of you guys were like, you guys need to start a TikTok page. You guys need to get on the TikTok train and all this stuff.
I've been making fun of it. I just want to clear this up. Honestly, I thought TikTok was annoying as shit. Because she watches all the time and it sounds like somebody changing the radio station again and again and again and again. I'm just like, what the hell? But I respect the power of the TikTok now.
Yeah, so we did start a TikTok account. it's probably been about 3 weeks now, and I've posted a couple of the videos and put it out there and got a little bit of growth. And so
Can I tell the story?
As you guys know, last weekend was Eureka Springs rally. We did the Hog Wild run with a poker run there.
So we're at Sidebar. They're across a suspension bridge over the Beaver there. We're all hanging out. And this couple, they were getting ready to go with all their buddies. And he was rolling that bike backwards with her off of it so he could get his feet and make sure everything's right. You know, she's standing there and I kind of tapped her on the shoulder. I was like, let me get on the back. So she let me. So the video is basically me sneaking up on a dude, jumping on the back of his bike. Steph's recording. He thinks it's her on the back. It about takes off and he turns around and sees that it's not her. Now, this is the deal. I love this story because once again, me being me, I'm making fun of TikTok, don't want nothing to do with it. Steph goes, no, we're gonna post this, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. And she did. And we're gonna go out to the bar Saturday night, so that's what we do every night when we're out and about, enjoy ourselves a little bit. So she posted about 5:30, 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock, rolls around. She's like, it's got 10,000 views and blah. She's going on. We started out with 54 subscribers. I noticed because when she posted, she said that. We were talking about it. Well, the night goes on and we have a good time. We get back to our buddy's house and we pass out. The next morning we wake up and it had hit over 1 million views and our subscribers or followers on that had went over 6,000. And then, so of course I take note to it. And then as of today, we just checked it. It's like 2.2, 2.4 million views on that little video. And we're closing on like 9,000 followers on TikTok.
Yeah, so if you guys have not seen our TikTok right here, I've got it up on the screen. And definitely check it out because it is fun. And it's also, I'm going to get this straight here so you guys can see. This video, the fourth one that was posted is the one that we're talking about. And it has, right now, what does that say? Does that say 2.2 or 2.3?
2.3 million.
2.3 million views on it since Saturday. So, yeah, it hit 1 million views in 24 hours. And like you said, our followers on there jumped.
Still is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's still increasing.
We've done some research. We're getting close to where, I guess what we would say monetized, but I'm sure it's something like a creator account or some shit on there.
Yeah.
So then you can make a little bit of money off of every 1,000 views is so much or whatever.
Yeah.
But the algorithm, we looked that up and trying to figure it out too, which is, who knows. I'm going to make a video how to make a video and reach 1 million views in 24 hours. How
to go viral on TikTok.
I'm going to make that video. It's going to be really in depth.
Yeah. Saddle Tramp, you said TikTok is a Chinese app. I don't trust it. Yeah, there's a lot of technology that I don't trust just because it's made overseas. But then again, it shows its there's a lot of shit that we use actually that's Chinese, and that's Japanese, and that's overseas.
The thing of it is, it's the whole social media thing. It's a trap. You don't want to get caught in the web, but we all do, don't we?
Yeah.
So what you do is just use these platforms for what they are, and you give it hell. As long as you're doing good.
Yes.
But I hear you. We've talked about it.
Brandy and Luke wanted to jump on and say hi. It is Brandy's birthday weekend, so they're actually out for dinner. So I want to say happy birthday, Brandy. Have a happy birthday.
Hope you get lucky later tonight. Luke, happy birthday, sweetheart.
You guys enjoy it. Have fun. So yeah, that's a little bit of TikTok excitement over the week. Just watching TikTok grow and kind of learning more about the algorithm, learning more about the audience and how TikTok works. It's fun. It's a huge platform and it reaches obviously millions of people. So
what surprised me about it is the growth that we've got from it onto the other platforms, because our other platforms have grown now.
Yeah, definitely.
So anyway,
and it's all fun, and that's like a lot of people have commented on that video because it's just good, wholesome fun, and it's a lot different than a lot of the other things you see on TikTok or any social media. And
Right.
that's what I love, is just like, it's just shows the fact that bikers, quote, bikers, can have fun and smile and joke.
That was, I think, the top comment, because I'm figuring that out too. The top comment was like, bikers are so good. And then it started this whole conversation. I think it's got over 1,000 comments now, and I don't know how many likes, but it started this whole conversation about what they would say bikers, which we just like riding motorcycles. You know, we're motorcycle enthusiasts. I wouldn't consider us like bikers. So it's good to use as a conversation piece. Of course, there's a lot of negativity out there as well. We've been dealing with some negativity, as all of us, if we're on social media, we're dealing with that anyway. But we're going to take the good and we're going to drop the bad. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to share that with you because I thought it was funny as shit, because 2 weeks ago I was just like, I don't want nothing to do with it. But of course, when that happened, and then I seen a lot of other things happening because of that, I was like, holy shit, wait a minute. We got to take this platform a little bit more serious. So it's just me being me and experiencing different things. And I guess at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, so we got a lot of stuff that's going on as well. Like I said, we've got Maxwell, the chopper, our old hardtail, sitting over there at Pick Trail Harley Davidson. The great mechanic they got over there. Tech Larry helped me the other day. I was there recording. We'll have a video out about it as well. We're doing some upgrades and doing some shit that needs to be done to it, because we are getting it ready for its first debut in the real world. Besides just riding around these Ozark Hills, which is
outside of our
Ozarks.
county and the surrounding counties, it is fixing to make it. Roll out the red carpet for it.
Ooh, really? Roll out the greasy carpet.
Fuck yeah.
So we're also going to be taking over Van Gogh. You guys, we bought a van last year. It's got 330-something thousand miles on it. We did some work on it this week too. I want to thank our mechanic here in town. Thank you so much for getting us in and getting that taken care of. And we also come up with this little enclosed trailer that we basically got paid for. I mean, we really did.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for that.
The Myers there paid that forward to us.
So we've kind of pieced all this stuff together because we're going to be going to Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. They're at Loretta Lynn's place, which Loretta Lynn's place, been there years ago. It alone is amazing. But they're going to be doing the rally there in music. So we're going to be taking Maxwell over, sleeping in the van and doing the chopper thing over there. I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, it'll be the first time that I really got to take Maxwell out and about. So upgrades, we're doing it. We're doing a lot of brake work, wiring, shifter, just getting everything. It's just been really hard. I did a couple weeks ago. I did put a piece on it that I've had for a while. If you guys watch Instagram a little bit, we put it on there. But so my clutch handle now is a hip replacement joint. So it's really cool. It's up there. Had a buddy, his dad incinerated people, and he would acquire some bits and pieces. And so I got this piece years ago, and I'd already had it for a clutch handle on one of my old rat bikes, but that thing I got rid of, and I've kept that for a while. So now I got it on there too, which is a cool piece. It's got some cool stuff on it. We're going to make a video about Maxwell and show that old greasy pig off a little bit. So
very cool.
We've been doing that as well. We're the Road Glide, riding the piss out of it. That brings us to next weekend. We'll be in Fort Smith, Arkansas for the Still Horse Rally. We'll be there Friday and Saturday. And next week we'll be going live Saturday night instead of Friday night, because Friday night we have to buzz on over. We got our oldest graduating for college that actually didn't get to do it. She didn't get to graduate. That was ceremony last year because of COVID, so we'll be doing that Friday night and buzzing back over. Then we'll go live Saturday night. Now, Saturday night we're going to be talking about the Still Horse Rally and everything going on there. Also, we're going to have Buck on.
Yes, so Buck and Tanya Shaw, they're the ones that are kind of
Spearheading.
this whole Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival badass weekend that's going to be going on. So Buck's going to be joining us. He's going to be joining us over Zoom. But like we said, that's Saturday night, not Friday night for next week. So of course, 7 p.m. Central, just Saturday night for next week. And then we'll be in Fort Smith at the Steel Horse Rally.
Yeah. And we'll be just touching base. We kind of want to showcase everything that we're doing. Like I said, so we've been working really hard on the chopper and the van. I did get a new piece in. I'm going to open here in a little bit from Custom Dynamics. I have a box over here. I know what's in it. We'll open it up and we'll talk about that here in a second. We'll be putting it onto the Road Glide as well in the upcoming week. We just got it in. I got to reach over there to Pick Trail and make sure they can get the Road Glide in and get that on. And we got to do, we got to do service on it. We're over service on it. You guys know we went down to Daytona and came back. That ride was, we were pushing 4,000 miles on that ride alone. So it's definitely time for a service on the Road Glide and make a little upgrade.
Yeah. So that's going to be exciting. So that's all coming up. But really quickly, I was going to say for you guys that tuned in last weekend and then also that came out for the Hog Wild Run, I just want to say thank you so much. Elise there at Two Wheels, she had 43 or 45 bikes registered for the poker run. It was a great turnout. The weather wasn't so great that morning, so we kind of thought that it was going to be kind of shitty for the rest of the day, and the turnout wasn't going to be so great. But you guys turned out. We put on a great event with some great people, some great bars there. In my opinion, the best bars in Eureka. If you guys are in Eureka, definitely stop by Elise's place. It's Two Wheels on the Pig Trail. We've got Carrie and Andy at the Switchback, and then, of course, Ann at Legends. And she's got TNA Saloon out on Beaver at the Beaver Dam. Great places, great waitresses.
And then she's got Legends up there, Uptown Eureka, which is just a badass bar. If you guys, we went live at all three of those places. If you wanted to look, you can look down there. We went live there a few weeks prior to this. So we're just trying to support those that support us. We're trying to bring awareness to the fact that we like motorcycles. You know, we all like motorcycles and we all support each other. And it's a cool place here in the Ozarks. We're going to be doing some more stuff too. There's some possibilities that could be coming forth for us in a little bit to do with Arkansas. So we'll be talking about that later if that does come true. I better not talk a whole lot about that because you never know what's going to happen. And then, you know, we got a lot of other stuff coming up. Well, we got a lot of rides coming. We're checking everything, making sure everything is a go. Everything looks pretty good. We'll be heading up to Laconia as well. Yes. Which our route up there, we're going to answer some questions because this is really like the Ornery One tells all. This is what Steph named it. And we had a little fun last night. So we got some questions.
Very, very little under it said, well, maybe.
Well, maybe, if I want to. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Well, we're going to be leaving out here. We'll be going to the rally. What was it called again? No.
What rally?
The rally.
Hog Rock.
Hog Rock.
Yeah. So someone did ask if we were going to be around June 6th and 7th and 8th. Actually, we will be heading up to Hog Rock the weekend of the 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Never been there, so I'm looking forward to that. We had a lot of people tell us about this.
Jeremy Ridgely, thank you guys dude. So much for your super chat for doing that. I appreciate that. He said, sorry I missed you guys at Spring Fling weekend. They had some friends coming in. Yes, we'll get together soon and definitely ride.
We look forward to seeing you all, though. Thank you.
So yeah, Hog Rock Rally, we'd never been there before, so that's going to be a first for us. So whenever we leave Hog Rock, which is in Illinois, we're going to head on up to Three Rivers, Massachusetts, which is where the Mustang seat facility is. So they make all of the seats there. We're going to do a little tour of their facility. Check it out. Learn more about how they do their seats. We love them. We ride with them. You guys know that. I want to see the breakdown. I want to see how that's made and let you guys see firsthand too.
Yeah, and we'll see some of their personality, and we'll see how that stuff is like handcrafted, handmade, and you know, everything that goes through as the progression of the seat. I'm really looking forward to that. I think that'll be something cool. And we're trying to bring you guys something that you want to see, and something different. So hopefully this will be something you want to see, because I absolutely love my Mustang seat. Hands down the best seat out there. From there, we'll be heading over to Laconia. We've never been to Laconia as well.
Never been there. The farthest north that we've actually been is Cleveland, Ohio. And so that's going to be a first for us. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
And I think I know you guys have talked about all the different rides and events that you guys have up there. So I'm excited to meet some of you guys in person. Also check out some of the events and some of the land, the roads.
Food.
Yeah.
One thing we don't talk a lot about is food. We've been really getting into the food here lately. Everywhere we go, we're getting our favorite places to go. Now we're learning.
Mm-hmm.
So the kind of break down what we're up to in the next just little bit. A whole lot of miles. A lot of good.
Yes, so I know someone did ask if we're going to be coming out towards California in the near future. So there is an event, Las Vegas Bike Week, or bike rally, that we've never been there to that either. So we're thinking about making that happen. It's on our event list.
Yes.
So I think we're going to try to...
A lot of our stuff too, we're just kind of watching, make sure everything does play out like it should.
Mm-hmm.
The West Coast, we're going to get out there. We got a lot of friends out there. Like I said, we're just kind of watching how everything's panning out. And like one thing I didn't know if I was going to make it, which it just didn't happen. And maybe next year, the El Diablo run, they're doing that like right now. I wasn't able to get certain things that I needed to do that. That was just going to be something I just kind of did on the spur of the moment and not told anybody. I was just going to go do that to just see what the experience was like. But it just didn't pan out. And I'm glad I didn't say anything, because there were some things up in the air and it just didn't work out. So maybe next year. But we're talking about a Mexico trip soon.
Yes.
Possible. Anyway.
We've talked about it for a couple of years now, but we have more things in line that looks like it's going to happen. So more details soon on that.
And also, I've been doing a lot of dreaming. If you guys seen a post the other day, and that one guy said I was lame, you know what? You're so sweet. But I just truly been dreaming about this chopper. I mean, seriously, like dreams, not just daydreaming. I've had dreams about this chopper. We've been wanting to build a chopper for some time. As far as hardtail shovel head, I'd love for it to be a 77, because that's the year I was born, so the heart would be a 77, have a rigid frame. Should be blue on gray. I'd like to have 6-speed in it, so it's not going to be the like traditional, I guess, chopper, but we want to get out there and run a little bit. So I've been talking about that as well, and I've got other people that I'm talking to about it. But I thought I'd just throw it out there and see where it sticks, because if I don't start talking about it, it might be like a cool winter build, or I don't know. It may not come true, but it's just a cool dream.
I think building it during the winter is a great idea, and let's see it happens.
Yeah, so parts. You guys know where parts and pieces and all that kind of shit is. Just kind of let me know. They kind of build themselves if you let them, with enough time. So that's some stuff that I've been thinking about, and we've been kind of talking back and forth, daydreaming, like I said, but I've been truly dreaming about this shit. So you want to catch up on any comments or anything on there, Mama?
Yeah, let's look. John 9923 said, if y'all have time when you're at Loretta Lynn's farm, head down south on Highway 13 to Waynesboro, Tennessee. Y'all will love the ride. Okay. Waynesboro. I think I've heard something about Waynesboro, either the riding there or something. Sounds familiar.
Sounds good. Thanks for letting us know that. That's usually how we find the cool stuff, is because people kind of throw it out there for us. And like all these places that we've found, it's usually because of the locals. You know, they were like, hey, man, you need to go over here and check this shit out, which I'm always glad that we do because we usually eat good, see something cool. There again, we're going back to food and the ride, of course, but it's the ride to eat, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dan Osborne said, what's your plans for Laconia? So once we're in Laconia, we're not exactly for sure. I know Laconia is like a 2-week rally, so we'll probably be there the first weekend of Laconia. Not for sure how long we're going to stay or what exactly our plans are, but as it gets closer, we'll know more on the details.
Yeah, the details, that stuff always changes for us. It's never what we plan because once we start heading or that's fixing to happen, we have a lot of people that reach out to us and we try to kind of get around and see everybody and do certain things. So the timing is usually off if we were to try to do it now. But as we get closer, we're definitely going to post. If you're up in there, we'd love to meet you. Come give me a hug. I'll give you a sticker and then you buy me a beer. That kind of thing.
That's how it works with him. El Buffalo, thank you so much for your super sticker.
Thank you, man. El Buffalo right there has got his own YouTube channel that you could go check out as well.
That's right.
He's been a member for some time, hanging out,
doing great things.
Yeah.
I love seeing what other people are riding or their scenery, what they usually ride through each day or each week. Yeah. It's really neat. So I think it's awesome. I give a huge shout out to all of you guys that are vlogging, that are recording, and sharing it with us. Editing, I feel you. I know the struggle it is. And it's not easy work. It's not easy. So anyone out there that's looking to start vlogging, definitely do your research. Take it by just a little at a time. Learn it.
That's something else. I've got a lot of questions about what cameras like are, most used or go-to camera. First off, I've got that new iPhone. Steph does too. We use iPhones. A lot of the stuff that you see our footage is off our phone because it's in our pocket. It's easy to pull out, and it always works. And the memory doesn't get filled up, or you don't have to, all that shit. But other than our phone, it's our Sena. So our Evo, that we both have an action camera from Sena on our helmet, the Evo. That thing is handy as a pocket on a shirt. We use the comm system, Steph and I. It is on. Not that we talk all the time. I've got some people give me grief, like I ride so I don't have to talk to people. I totally get that, but it's Steph and I. We always want to talk. Yeah. When we want to talk, So
and if we don't, then we push a little button.
She plays music,
and we don't talk. So.
So that's one thing that Sena has done us right, and that thing. I was just talking about this the other day as well. These units have gone through shit. We have beat the hell out of them. We've used them for many, many miles, and they have been through all the weather. Yes. Cold, fucking 0-degree weather, up to 120 degrees, I'm sure, on that helmet. Sitting there or whatever. They get cold, they get hot. Now, it does make a little difference on the battery life, the temperature. But they always work, and everything's always a go with them. Yes. We've not had any problem with them at all. So I've had a lot of people ask me that. So our go-to stuff is our phones and that Sena unit, like I said, the Evo.
And we do have a GoPro. We do have 2 GoPro mounts on the bike, or 3. 2 mounts. And we have the GoPros, but that's not our daily use, or that's not the main media that we record from. On all of our rides. The media is coming from our phones or the Sena units.
That's it. So, like I said, I just kind of want to touch base on that because I've had a lot of questions on that. You can reach out to Sena too. They're really good to work you through stuff. You can go watch their videos as well. Got this little chickie on there that does it right. So
fun stuff.
Yes.
I want to say welcome.
You said
Yes, NorCal. Thank you so much for joining the Ornery Asses. I appreciate that.
What? We got a new Ornery Ass member? There you go, folks.
If you guys don't know, we do have memberships. If you've never watched this before, you're not familiar with it, we do offer memberships here on YouTube, and we offer you guys perks not just on YouTube but on Facebook also. We have a private Facebook group. You can see each member that is a that's highlighted. There's a little icon beside them with a face. They have their own emojis also, just like Mike Bodine there with the little booty emoji. That's just one of those perks. We also do live chats monthly with our members, and we give away products each month.
Which we did that last night with them, actually. I think we sat down for a little over 2 hours and hung out with them. We did a Zoom, actually. Everybody got to hang out and talk. Yeah, and the booty thing there is because we want to thank you for joining the Ornery Asses, because us Ornery Asses like a big old thick ass, and you made that ass get bigger. Thank you so much. So we dropped the booty.
And speaking of Mike Bodine, thank you so much for your super chat. He said, sorry I missed y'all Ornery Ones in Eureka. I was there Thursday in my truck, but couldn't find a parking space. Don't know the area well enough. It is kind of crowded.
It's jacked up. It is. It's a total mess down there. That's okay. Thank you so much for that super chat, though, and we'll meet up soon. I know it is pretty hectic down in there when you get on Spring Street.
Yes, and that's one of the things we love about the other bars that we just mentioned earlier. Is there's plenty of parking. You can get out and stretch your legs. Of course, Eureka is in the heart of some amazing riding, so you want to take all those opportunities that you have to ride and explore the area, and then check out these bars that are like right there on the road.
You can also go up there to Eureka Harley Davidson, which is Picture Harley Davidson. It's a remote store there. It's uptown over there, so you can go check that uptown over there. So you can go check that out as well. Pebbles may be there. She's a pretty little Shih Tzu.
She's a cutie.
Ain't she a cutie?
So there was a couple of questions that we already addressed on Instagram already, so I'm going to just bypass them.
Okay.
But before we get into the unboxing of your new product that you received in the mail today,
yes,
I'm going to ask you another question.
Okay.
Someone wants to know, on your next chopper build, are you planning on standard clutch or suicide clutch?
Suicide would be amazing, but honestly, as much as I plan on riding it, that I want to, it probably won't be. But then again, wouldn't it be so fucking cool?
That would be cool. All right, we've got another person asking, will there be another house party this year in Sturgis? So last year our house party was just for our members. So a little bit of tight lip on the exact dates and details and whereabouts. But
yeah, that was that turned out to be a rowdy motherfucker, did it not? I mean, so the answer to the question, we're not planning on it. We're not even planning on a ride yet. I guess if we had an outpour of people wanting us to do something, we'll figure something out. But as far as a house party, not real sure, because that just worked out because our buddies rented a house and we were staying there. So I was like, we're going to have a fucking house party at your place. And they're like, okay. So that's how I pulled that one off. But if you guys are renting the house and you'd like to have an Ornery One throwdown at your house,
let's make it happen.
We'll make it happen. If you can go watch the video, we have it down there. But we did have an amazing turnout. I mean, Perowitz even showed up.
He was there. Dave Perowitz was there. A few others from the Hamsters.
Yeah.
And
so that was...
And we had a live band. And that live band that we had, Robert Henry Band, is going to be in Sturgis again this year.
Yeah, so it's at the back porch down there at Spearfish. Amazing little spot there. We'll be back there. He's going to be playing. So of course, we're staying just right down the road, and we ended up going to that bar every night, closing it down. And
also, if you guys are staying in Sturgis and you guys want to meet up with us in Spearfish, or you guys want to check out this bar and this band that we're talking about, you can get an Uber. We got an Uber like 3 times during last Sturgis, from Sturgis downtown all the way out to Spearfish, and it was like a $27 fare. It was not crazy. So.
And then we were there so much that we started having the bar hops take us home when I was laying on the pool table, passed out, and they'd wake me up and say, "TJ, it's time to go," and they would.
They were like,
roll me off
you
the
off so
pool
they
table
could
and roll me
their-
into their car and then take me back to the house. So we got to know them really well. And then, like I said, the band, Robert and all them, they showed up and played at our house party. So it really, honestly, guys, like a lot of this shit that Steph and I do, it's not really planned. It's just shit that just happens from us being, well, ornery, I guess.
Yeah. It's all good. Mike Bodine, you just asked what's the latest on Chris Wilson. If you guys have been following this, you guys know who Chris Wilson is. Chris Wilson and Shauna, the Wilson family, was our Pay It Forward family for Christmas. Light Up and Lift Up with Custom Dynamics.
That's right.
And they are doing amazing. I just want to say, I believe it was yesterday or today, Chris went in and had his 6th fusion, his 6th treatment that he just started in December, I believe. I may be wrong exactly the date, but he's doing amazing, like
so
better than what was expected.
We'll be doing an update on that. Well, Steph's got some footage, guys. We're trying to turn out. We got a lot of people wanting us to do Daytona, so we're trying to get that out. There's a few things that we want to do on an update with them. We're trying not to pry real hard but I do want to tell you this. Due to our Pay It Forward, they were living in a little apartment, and they were about to get kicked out of that because the owners were being assholes, just down to the point. And so they were getting scared where they were going to live. But due to us and our Pay It Forward, all of us, and Custom Dynamics, they own a house now. So they were able to buy a house, move in, and get all the goodies that they need into the house, right? So you can look at Steph and I with our tattoos and the beard, and we ride a motorcycle, and we cuss and raise hell. But at the end of the day, we're doing good, and you guys helped us. And like we do our little Pay It Forwards that are getting bigger and bigger, and we talk about it all the time because we're riding with purpose. It means a lot to us. And if you guys don't know this, just real quickly, about 8 years ago, we about lost Steph to a brain tumor. So this is what it all stems from. So, you know, we lost all of our material things, and we're actually sitting in a little tiny house. It's a storage building that we redid. It's 16 by 40 Dirkston storage building. So we redone this right here, and that's what we lived in, have for 7 years now, six years now.
6 years now.
So, you know, we've been down and out. We've had people help us along the way. Still have people help us along the way. And so we're just taking the opportunity to help someone and give them a hand up, do our Pay It Forwards. And we couldn't be more happier for all you ornery asses and all you, the rest of you that had donated. And Custom Dynamics, they matched dollar for dollar, and we raised that money for them, $20,000 right at that. So they were able to do that. I think
after the end of the day, it was a little shy of 20,000. I do believe so. I don't have the totals in front of me, but it was a great time frame too, because Facebook was setting out to match everything raised on Facebook also, until they reach a certain point. They reached that point within the first day. So some of our funds on Facebook didn't get matched by Facebook, so I believe it was just a little under 20K. But
we did really well, and they're doing good.
Post the video and all that, I'll have the totals.
And above and beyond, he's doing well, responding to his treatments, and we'll be turning out some content about them. But right now, I do not want to pry. They're just getting into their house.
They're homeowners. They're
getting settled in, doing all the house thing, and so. You know, they just it was a roller coaster for them. And I told them, I said, when this starts, I said it's going to go fast and hard. And that's exactly what happened. I said things are going to change if it does the way we want to. So y'all fixing to get real busy. And then dealing with Shaw was off work, taking care of everything. She's back to work now. So and she had some stuff she needed to take care of medical too. So she went through a little bit as well. She's doing good. So they've been living life, man. So,
yeah, and I appreciate you guys.
Thank you for asking.
Especially our Ornery Ass members. Thank you guys so much. You guys sent cards. along with gifts.
From
and
Amazon. We did the Amazon thing. You guys, they got a ton. I mean,
Yeah.
our little living room was just full, and we got to go deliver all that stuff.
Yeah,
Of course, it's
it
during
was
COVID,
fun.
so we had to just drop it off on our stoop there. But it was pretty cool. You guys can look down through there. We went live, and you can see more about their story down below. We did our interview basically with them, telling about their life story.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Let's see. I have one other question that I don't know if you'll know the answer to this question.
True.
But if you don't know the answer, I think I'm going to post it for you guys. I'm going to post it out there to you, and then maybe I'll even post it on our Instagram story. And you can help answer this question. Are you ready? So if you blend a Chardonnay with the right amount of Merlot, how many ducks lose a foot?
That sounds like it would have came from some hippie.
So,
the question. So actually, that's from a buddy of ours. We actually ran into him last weekend. We hadn't seen him in years, so it's just so weird. We ought to post that question over the picture of me and him that we took.
Yes, I'll do that.
I have no idea the answer to that. I can't even wrap my head around what he's talking about. But maybe someone else will.
Okay, here's the question in the comments section now. So if anyone wants to answer that question, and we'll post it on our Instagram. Okay. Do you want to open?
Let's open it. See what we got from Custom Dynamics.
Would this be like a mail call?
God, I don't think so.
Let's see. This is my honey's fancy pillow right here.
Oh, yeah. Lumbar support. So, box. All right, someone open it up. You can tell a joke while I'm doing this.
So, actually, whenever I went and picked this up at the post office, you know, a lot of times if you guys have a post office and if you receive a package that's too big to fit into your post office box,
that's what she said.
They will write your post office box on a number on a piece of paper, and then you take it to the counter and pick up the package. Well, you guys also know that whenever a delivery service, either like FedEx, UPS, or USPS, try to deliver something to your house, they leave you that sticky notice on your door. Okay, so I always have the slip with the number. I take it to the front, get my package. Today, I opened the post office box, and there's a notice, a delivery notice that they tried to deliver it at my post office box, which was odd. Is the little sticky note that says, okay, we'll try again tomorrow. And it was in the post office box. So I had to take it up there, and they were like, what the hell?
All right, so we got some ProBEAM stickers and some Custom Dynamic stickers, of course. What a great logo they've got going on. Great bunch of people. So, this is what we got in the mail.
Pro Beast.
The Pro Beast two-tone air horn. So this thing's supposed to be loud as fuck. I mean, it's got a lion. Let me see if I get to that. It's got a lion on it. So you know they ain't lying. You know I got a little bit of fuzz right there. A little packing material. So this thing, we're gonna get it put on. I'm gonna open up the box and let's check this out. Black.
Damn, it's big, too.
That's what she said.
That's what she said. It's black.
Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Here we go. I got all that in my beard, too. All right. We're going to pull this thing out. So this is what it looks like. Super heavy. Feels great. Plug and play. So,
very, very cool.
We'll be putting this thing on and checking it out. They just posted about it last week. That's one of the things when we talked to them, like, the beginning of this year, I was like, hey, because they told me, they were like, I was like, what do you got new coming out? And they were like, well, we got a horn coming out. I was like, oh, I need a loud horn. Because I rev it, wah, wah, but I'd also like to have something just annoy the shit out of people. Because that's who I am. So they were like, TJ, this thing's super loud. And I was like, super duper good. Send it to me. So I knew I was getting it. I've been waiting eagerly. So we'll get that put on the Road Glide and
Very neat.
check it out. See how loud it is.
Need one on the chopper.
God.
Be too funny. Kyle wants to know, are you guys staying at the Chip this year for Sturgis?
Dude, that's a great question. We don't
Yeah.
even have a place to stay. As usual.
We're not for sure yet.
We don't ever know where we're staying until like a week before.
Yeah, so I'm not for sure. That is up in the air.
I know that we will be riding into the Chip. That will be our stopping point that we're going to be finishing there.
For the World Record Poker Run.
Right. Steph and I, we've got to know the Chip in a sense. We're getting to know them and starting a relationship with them. Super good to us. They've been super sweet. So we were able to get that taken care of, where we're going to be stopping there, because there was some other places that they were talking about. And I was like, honestly, my first thing was like, we want to stop at the Chip. I mean,
It is the legendary Buffalo Chip.
Jeez, yeah. You gotta
This is
get
going
the
to
Chip.
be amazing.
Yeah, so that deal worked out really well. So like I said, we are going to be riding from Fort Myers, Florida, Burt's Black Widow, Harley Davidson, that is Shade Tree's tree that he shakes. We'll be there.
That's the tree he pees at.
The tree he pees under. So we'll be there at the Twisted Fork right beside it. That is a cool establishment. It's a great restaurant. It never rains at Burt's. It's got a big ass canopy out there. So we'll be starting there, and then we'll be making our way up through here in Eureka Springs, and then we'll be making our way over to Amarillo and up and around, and then we'll be ending up at the Chip. It'll be just a little over a 3,200-mile poker run that will be setting a Guinness World Record for the longest poker run.
It's going to be amazing.
You can come on it if you'd like. Its registration is is it May 1st or something?
Registration ends May 31st. So you can go online to worldrecordpokerrun.com and get registered. You can also sign up for email notifications. Now, once the registration is closed, you cannot sign up for it. It will be over. It will be closed. There's not going to be any day of. You can't show up and be like, dude, I want to be a part of this and get my name in the record. You can write it, but you won't be able to join the World Record Poker Run registration, get into Guinness World Record, be counted towards that. Yeah.
And then if you're not able to run that route, they have where we're stopping all mapped out each night. And
yeah, go ahead. I was going to say it's 8 days. So, yeah, each night we're going to stop. It's on the route, on the map, on the meetups. Yes. Yeah. We like to interrupt each other, if you guys couldn't tell already. You can go now.
Yeah, so if you can't come on a ride, it's no big deal. Like each night that we stop, like Steph was saying, it'll be a moto meetup. So you come hang out with us, like I said, give me a hug, I'll give you a sticker, and you buy me a beer.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be hanging out all along the way. Pretty good route, some pretty good roads that we're going to be riding. Roads.
Mike Bodine, you said that you're going to be on it. That's going to be awesome. So
right
happy.
On, man.
Iraq vet. It's going to be a good time.
Oh,
that's right.
Boy.
So I wanted to say, Mike Bodine, you said if the horn, talking about the horn again, Pro Beast dual tone air horn by Custom Dynamics. He said if it's loud enough, I will get one. I would like to talk to Custom Dynamics about making a chrome plastic part. So I don't know. I don't think that you went over the features of the horn.
I don't know the features.
Okay, well, you can actually do black. Sorry, it's over here. Black or chrome. Yep. So it does come in those two options. And then I was talking about how loud it is. So it is 104.9 dB at 2 meters.
And I think the stock one's like a lot lower now. They posted
That
about it. You can go see their post. And it's a
loud.
comparison. If you know those numbers, which I don't know, it's loud or it's fucking loud. I think this thing is going to be fucking loud. So go ahead and read the rest, baby.
Yeah, heavy gauge mounting bracket. It has the ABS plastic cover. The cover dimensions are like 5/7/8 by 5 3/4. Wiring harness is included. It is plug and play installation. 3-year warranty on this, and it is BCM compliant. So very, very cool stuff. So just wanted to.
And it's all there. No doubt about that. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, you guys know on our Road Glide, everything is custom dynamics on that thing. And then everything on the chopper is too. I have that old headlight that I'm not going to change out just because it is it. But we have the fork lights on it. I have the fog lights and some rear signal and running lights on the chopper. It also has the modules in there, so it flashes and does all the good stuff where we can set it. So the strobe, and it's holding up very well. I'll be doing a video of the chopper with the custom dynamics lighting in the next couple of weeks if we can get that out. My main thing with it, in custom dynamics, they asked me the other day about the video. They were like, "What about the video of the chopper?" And I was like, "I will be making it," and which we got a great relationship with them. My main thing with the chopper is I wanted to run the chopper with the lights on there and run it hard, which I rode the piss out of the thing with the lights on there, and I ain't had a bit of problem because we all know how those little hardtails are rough on everything. And not saying that they wouldn't hold up, but I didn't know. And I wanted to let you guys know my experience with their lights on the chopper. Now, a lot of people don't run a whole lot of lights on the chopper. I never did until here recently because we started riding more. I have staff on the back. Life is just a little bit more valuable to me as I get older as well, and I wanted signals on it because everybody's fucking crazy anymore on their cell phone. So I want to be seen and be seen, see and be seen both at the same time. That's what we said with the custom dynamics. So I went ahead and we rigged that chopper out with them. And like I was saying, I wanted to give it some time and some road beating, and I have, and they've done well. And we'll be turning out a video on that as well. Looking forward to that. See a little bit of Maxwell House.
Very cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
I did want to address as far as merch. This is something that's coming up. We talked to our honorary asses about it for the last couple weeks now, and I did give them the heads up. We did get the okay on some of our new merch, so in the next week or two, before Tennessee, of course, because I have some shirts that I need made before then, we will have a handful of new shirt designs out.
The really cool one's going to be the Honorary Squall. So if you guys don't know, my logo, she did it. Her logo, she did it. All of our graphics on the Road Glide, she did it. So Steph is really becoming, she's just a jack of all trades. What would the Ornery One be without her? Well, it just wouldn't be.
You'd be ordinary, not ornery.
We'll never be ordinary.
No, never.
We'll be fighting later, man.
Iraq Vet has a question.
Let's hear it, buddy.
Are you going to put the Wizards on Maxwell House?
No, I don't think I will. That may be something I won't cross on the Maxwell House. It's kind of odd, wouldn't it? Just body lights on the chopper. They'd fucking kick my ass. I got in the wrong place for that thing. Bad enough I got some good lights on it. They're like, holy shit, that thing's bright. And I'm like, yeah, I know, man. No, I will not. That's an easy one. But I'll tell you what. Now, I'm not down in that shit, though, because on the Road Glide, that thing is super cool. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. But that body lights has function. And what I mean with that, I got that set up when I hit my brakes. When it flashes on your brake lights and all that, my whole body kit flashes. So that whole bike in the evening at night just glows and just lights the road up. On top of that as well, you can turn those to clear. And what I've found is so handy with that is that late at night when we're unpacking, getting stuff off, or we're somewhere getting on, we drop something, you can see. It lights up underneath the bike and you can see, it gives you light. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of function there as well. Steph will be, that's an element, I know. A lot of element tonight. In this last video, did you turn it out yet where we went over all the custom dynamic lighting?
Yes, so that was our latest YouTube video, was our live feed recap of our day with Custom Dynamics, and we had Shop Rag there. We went over all the lights that we have on the Road Glide, of course, all by Custom Dynamics. They offer tons of other options too.
Absolutely.
These are just the combinations
that we did
of lights that we did that best fit us and our riding. They have all types of, like I was saying, different styles and different options.
You can make that bike look totally different, but we did on the live feed. We did that live, and then in the video it's there too. You can go down and look below. We go over every light that's on the Road Glide and kind of talk about it. And then, of course, Custom Dynamics, you can go to their YouTube as well. They have tons of videos on there as well, install videos talking about their lights and stuff. And you can reach out to them. They'll talk to you. They're that kind of people.
Mike Boding, you said you didn't see the link for the ProBEAM. I'll drop that link right now in the comments for you.
Thanks for saying that. We need to do that. And you guys, if you do something with Custom Dynamics, if you don't mind, tell them that the Ornery One sent you their way. That'll let them know that we are doing our job.
There you are.
There it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Check it out.
So, let's see here. I think I've caught up on questions. We're kind of going as we're talking. Dave's here, man. You're totally right. He said Steph is glowing. I am glowing tonight. Look at this. It's all because of a lamp, but I'll take credit.
It is not. The apple of my eye sits to the right of me. Super sweet. Very pretty girl. We hear it a lot, and we need to keep on hearing it. To the dude that wanted to see her boobs, go to hell.
I don't think he's on our channel anymore.
Just wanted to say it.
Yeah, I ain't that type of gal. Sorry.
You guys wouldn't believe the shit we get. I got some fucked up shit today too. I think it's because of TikTok. Yeah, some crazy shit. Every once in a while, I'll be just reading my phone and just stop and just be like, "What the?" And then what? And then go over it again. I'm like, "What the hell?" Crazy. It's the Wild Wild West.
It is definitely on TikTok.
We put ourselves out there. So.
You know, we thought that the comment section on YouTube was kind of crazy, but the comments that you read on TikTok, people have. I think people forget that the other person on the other side, or the person that's making the video or in the video, that they're human too, and like, even though you're behind a computer, you're not talking to a computer. You're actually talking to a human, and it's really
well on TikTok
sucks.
Too. I thought about this as well. I was kind of analyzing some shit going over it in my head, kind of rationalizing. Like on YouTube, on Instagram, some Facebook for sure. Like everybody knows our history, they know our story, they know where we're coming from. TikTok, they don't give a shit. They watch that 15-second, 30-second, whatever video. They don't give a shit. They'll say whatever they want to, and off they go.
Yeah, and our video being at 2.3 million, I would say over 2 million of those people that have watched it don't know who we are at all. They just see, you know, bikers at a rally having fun, you know, and that's what I'd like for them to see if they don't know who we are. I'd like that to be their first impression anyway. So, but yeah, you're right. Some people just have no respect and yeah, forget the human aspect.
I have known those people online, and then we've seen them out in public,
and their attitude's totally different.
No problems.
Yeah, it's the keyboard warriors. What else are we missing before?
Well,
we get too far
we caught up on everything. We kind of honed everything in about next week. We'll be going live Saturday night, not Friday night. We'll be at the Still Horse Rally there in Fort Smith, Arkansas. We'll also be going Zoom with Mr. Buck over there at the Tennessee
Motorcycle Music Revival.
The Revival.
TMMR. Yes.
So, and I don't know exactly. He's the dude knows his shit though. We met him down in Daytona, and he's about 7'10", probably weighs 300 pounds. Don't know. Honestly, he's in shape. He's just a big old boy. And we got to talking to him, and he just, he's like, hey, man, we want to have you come out and check it out. Kind of told me more about it. And I was like, okay, cool. So then we started digging into it as well. We had a lot of questions, and we had a lot of people talking about it. Mm-hmm. We got some buddies going. Knives by Nick is going to be there. Danger Dan's going to be there. Which them boys down in Mexico right now running the roads. I'm super jealous.
Ellie and Tim.
I can't wait to see you guys. Love y'all to death. So there's going to be quite a few. I know some other people have reached out to us as well that's going to be there, but it kind of flees my mind right now. But should be an exciting experience. Of course, you're in Tennessee. I mean, it's so beautiful in Tennessee. Reminds me a lot of home.
Did you do that unboxing? Have we talked about that item over there?
What is it?
I think it's the thing that you hide.
Huh. You want to open it up?
Sure. We do have another item that was sent to us, and we haven't exactly... Ken Walker, y'all going to be at Loretta Lynn's Ranch. Yes, that's what we're talking about, the Tennessee Motorcycle Music Revival. We will be there. However, next week we will have Buckshaw on Zoom with us, talking about the event, talking about some of the music that they have lined up, the motorcycles that they'll have on exhibit. Oh, Mike Bodine said, got my horn coming. Badass. Very cool.
So the horn. Thanks, dude. Paying for dues there with the Custom Dynamics. All right, so this thing right here is super cool how it's packaged. It's cool packaging, there's no doubt. I'm going to open it up. Maybe. Have I even opened it yet? No, I have not.
You haven't opened it.
Okay, let me see.
Sorry. Allergies are...
Give it the old Arkansas twist. So, pull it out here. Isn't that cool packaging? Oh, shit, I dropped something. I don't know what this is. And then we'll...
What are we even opening?
I don't know. We're all going to find out. Oh, what is this? Something else. And then this thing comes out. Wow. Suppository. That's going to leave a mark. So, actually, what this thing is...
This is a smart tracker for motorcycles, scooters, and other vehicles. So, not just for motorcycles. So, it is actually a smart tracker, GPS tracker on... or in this little thing. You can actually hide it in your motorcycle, hide it in your vehicle, whatever you want. Battery life, I think, is up to like 2 years. I may be wrong on that, but it's something like crazy long.
That's what she said.
You connect it to your app, so you can use it for different things. You can use it in case your motorcycle is stolen and you want to know where it's at. You can pull up the GPS tracking device because you can hide this. You can hide it along.
If you have a wife that you think's running around on you, you can get one of these.
Stick it right up her.
Stick it in there, and then you'll find out where she's at.
Or you can hide it, place it anywhere in your car or whatever, and the GPS tracks. It can track the mileage for you.
Running around doing what they shouldn't, you can track them down with this.
Hide that in their trunk. They'll never know.
Yeah. Want to hide it in your trunk. Hope you got a big trunk because I want to put my bike in it. So we haven't used this. As you can see, I just opened it. They actually reached out to us because they seen that we had our bike stolen in Daytona, I believe.
They felt sorry for us.
And so they just said, hey, will you try this out? And I was like, okay. So they sent it to me. But I still yet have not tried it out because I have good insurance now. But still.
Yeah, so you can download the App Store or Google Play app, connect it to your phone, hide it in your motorcycle. See how they have it displaying here to hide it? That's what you do.
You hide it.
Yeah.
yeah, so that's something that we need to try as well. I don't know. I've never seen it. I don't know nothing about it. Am I promoting it? No, because I don't know if it's worth promoting. But she wanted me to unbox it, so I unboxed it. And
Fun to talk about.
somebody down the road is gonna say, "Did you ever do that?" And I'm like, I gotta find it, man."
Well, I do think that we're going to have it set up for the World Record Poker Run so that we can track our mileage and GPS tracking. That would be something that you guys could maybe even, if we had it working where y'all could actually
track us.
Well, we'll be on the route that you guys will already know, but for the moto meetups and stuff like that, I think that might be cool to work out.
For this?
Yeah.
Like share a location off of it?
Somewhat.
Could you do that?
I think so.
Huh.
We'll make it work.
Great package.
I do like how Low Desert Rider said my smart tracker is 40 caliber.
40?
Yeah.
That's a thumper.
Mr. Roguelide, did you guys ever find the one that was stolen, your old Road Glide?
No, we knew we weren't going to. As we got to know the officers down there, and they were super good to us. As things progressed, they were like, TJ, you'll never see that bike again. You know what I mean? And they were right. I mean, that was that. We just kind of moved through it, got over it. And, we were talking earlier about people helping us. That's a great example. Without all of you guys coming together, we had our first pay it forward that we did, that sweet baby and that mama. That mama set up a GoFundMe page for us and raised quite a bit of money for us for a down payment for a bike. And if we wouldn't have had that, we'd have been fucked because we didn't have the money for the down payment. We basically lost a little over $8,000, and we wouldn't have been able to get back into the bike because we had Geico insurance. I do not recommend Geico at all. It was pure hell. They were not good to work with at all.
Not only cheap. That, it was like the internet insurance where we just went on the internet, went to the website, filled out the questionnaire basically, and the minimum basically state requirement went from there.
Yeah.
However, we are now
with
a local insurance company, and we were able to really sit down and analyze the add-ons that we have on the motorcycle and let that be contributed into the factor of what it's insured for in case something like that was to happen. Because before, everything that we had done upgrades on was a complete loss. We did not get compensated for anything that we had added on or upgraded.
We didn't get what we needed for the damn bike.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you guys going to Kentucky Bike Rally in July?
Are you talking about Little Sturgis?
Little Sturgis, we will be there in Kentucky. Kentucky?
You bet we'll be there with one bell on.
Yes. Wants to know how the van is doing.
Doing good. So we got it. Our mechanic dude did the look over day before yesterday. We did transmission fluid change in the filter, the oil and filter, of course. We had a little problem with brakes. He got that lined out, front and rear, put some new pads on the front, had a line that was actually kind of pinched, and it was causing the brakes to stay on. Couldn't figure that out. He got it all lined in, went over the front end. Front end looks good. Like I said, it's got 330-some-thousand miles on the whole van. Squeaks and kind of little like a gasket leak. Other than that, though, we're going to take it over there. I think it's only 600 miles from here, isn't it? Where we're going in Tennessee?
I don't exactly. Oh, in Tennessee or Kentucky?
Yeah, Tennessee.
Yes, it's 6.5 hours.
6.5 hours. Mm-hmm. So we'll just take it over there, and we've drove it around here, but we haven't really put a real good road trip to it yet. So
it will be a shakedown run for the van for sure.
At 330-some-thousand miles. Yeah, so for us, it'll be different. It'll make some different content. Of course, I want to be able to roll the chopper out, and we're going to try to rig it up where Steph can get some footage of me riding the chopper through Tennessee a little bit. And, but yeah, the old van is exactly what it is.
All right, guys, we're going to call it a short night and wrap up. I appreciate everyone watching. We've got 43 people watching as of right now and 20 likes. So if you will, I would appreciate it if you just go over there and do a little thumbs up and like this video. That helps us, that helps our engagement, that helps our growth, and we would really appreciate it.
Thanks for the super chat, super stickers. Thank you to all the ornery asses. We got a new ornery ass. Thank you so much tonight. Had a fun time with y'all last night in our giveaway. We'll be doing that again next month. Like Steph said, if you would like to become an ornery ass member, you can do that. 3 different tiers, different perks. Be a little bit more in tune to what we are and what we're doing.
And I think the lowest perk, or the lowest tier there, it's $1.99 a month. Already comes with great perks as far as like even your name in the credits of all of our videos, and of course the emojis and badges there for the members.
That's right, guys. Okay, well, with all that being said, we thank you so much for tuning in and chiming in. We'll see you next Saturday night in Fort Smith at Still Horse Rally.
Yes.
And until then, y'all stay on me.
And go